What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to TD Fans Talk, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Delay in the video. It paused on us, y'all. I don't know what happened, but the video paused. But we're gonna get right back in on Tannehill. But then we're gonna also talk about Brock Osweiler and Fales because that's a huge question that's been floating around lately. Again, sorry about the last stream. I don't know what happened. It just paused on us. All right, but we're gonna wait about 15 seconds, let people join the room, and we're gonna keep it going, y'all. But thanks for tuning in to TD Fans Talk. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for everything, guys. This is the home of the real Miami Dolphin fans, and I appreciate all the love and the support from the subscribers, guys. So we're gonna wait a few more and wait to everybody get in. Check in the comment section, by the way, guys. Make sure you check in the comment section. What's up, Carlos? What's up? What's up? You good? I hope everything all right. I hope you're enjoying your Monday, man. This is also Victory Monday. Might as well be, baby. We tied for the wild card spot right now. So we shall see how that ends up, guys. What's up, Alec? What up? What up? Thanks for coming over, guys. The last stream, it paused on us, man. But all right, guys. All right, let's go ahead and keep it going. I'm glad everything good, Carlos, but let's keep it going, guys. Sorry about the last one. It did freeze on us. I don't know why the live stream froze, but it did. But yes, we are tied with 5 teams, and that is tough. But at the end of the day, I think we got a favorable schedule compared to some of the other guys because some of them have to play each other too. The only ones we got to play in this tie situation is the Colts, and if we can handle business there, that gives us a huge leg up. But finishing up with Tannehill, guys, he has to come back and have a good season if he's going to remain a Miami Dolphin long term. Also, not only does he have to come back and have a good season, if we decide to keep Tannehill, he has to restructure his contract. That's going to be a big one, guys. Tannehill is going to have to restructure his contract, okay? He's going to have to reduce that amount of money. I think it's $24 million we're on the book for Tannehill next year. I don't know if the team wants to eat that. We know NFL teams, they're infamous of going ahead and, hey, forget that. We're just going to start over and find somebody and give them their few bucks, give them their $8 million or whatever it is that they give these rookies or other players, guys. But Tannehill's going to have to restructure for like another 4-year deal, and that 4-year deal is pretty much going to have to be worth about $60 million, making it about $15 million per. I'll say that's fair because he's gotten paid big money for 2 seasons where he basically didn't even play much. So that's why I feel like that would be fair for Tannehill to go ahead and do what he needs to do for the team to help him out. Is take a cut around a 4-year, $60 million deal. That would be fair in my opinion. Because again, the fact remains, and I get my hair cut tomorrow, guys. Not cut, but I'm gonna get it all edged and neat and stuff. Y'all know, because I already promised y'all I keep it growing until the season is over. And I'm trying, man. My wife is just fighting me on it every step of the way. She's like, man, no, just cut it. At least bring it down. This, that, and this. But anyway, what up, John? Again, for all y'all who joined in now, sorry the live stream cut off last time. It froze on me. I don't know why, but hey, we're back now. But Tannehill's going to have to restructure that contract as well, guys. Like I was just saying, he's going to have to sign something like a 4-year, $60 million year, making it 15 per. And I'll repeat it again. The reason why he should definitely be happy with that, and the Miami Dolphins will probably take that approach, because you got to think about it. The last 2.5 years, he kind of got paid big money, and we barely even seen him on the field. He got paid big money, and we didn't even really see him on the field. So at the end of the day, we ate that, and it's what it's going to have to be, all right? Every time Brock is in the red zone, I don't even expect a touchdown. Isaiah, you're right, man. But we can transition, guys, because somebody asked me a great question today. They asked me, why are we not playing David Fales over Brock Osweiler? And I want to answer that. It is a justified reason why we're not, okay? First and foremost, we did get 2 W's with Brock, okay? One second. Oh, okay, I thought we had some more breaking news. But yeah, Easton, bye week turned out good, but the problem is we just lost Jakeem Grant for good. Go check out that video I already made on it. But guys, the reason why, okay, let me give you the exact reason why we Man, what is wrong with this thing? Okay, the reason why they're not gonna play Fales over Brock Osweiler. I mean, it could happen coming up if Tannehill's not ready, but everybody keeps saying, why aren't we playing Fales over Osweiler? Let me be clear, okay? First and foremost, Brock Osweiler is a little more proven, even though proof that ain't saying much because he hasn't done much at all. Okay, but what do we know about David Fales? What has David Fales done? And I'll wait in the comment section because somebody might enlighten me. What has David Fales done to earn a starting position, okay? What up, Easton? I'm glad you're on your break, man. Yeah, we heard about Grant. I already made a video of it like 3 live streams ago. I'm trying to make tons of live streams today, man. Just bringing y'all different topics and what we need, what's going on in Dolphin Nation. We already talked about Grant. He was the first one on the docket today. It already came through. He's done. All right? But I never expected a TD out of Brock in the red zone. None of us do. But what has Fales done? That's the question here today. Everybody's saying, why aren't we starting Fales over Brock? What has Fales done? Y'all enlighten me. Y'all enlighten me. Okay? That's what I want to know. North Ender, why you say RT not coming back? He hasn't done as much as Brock. That's true. Fales hasn't. That's why Fales isn't playing. Not only that, you can't get Fales blues based off of preseason. What up, Nathan? You can't get Fales. You can't get all high on Fales based off of preseason. And here's why. Fales look decent in some preseason games. But Fales ain't played no first-team defenses. Fales is certified, plays second, third, and fourth-team defenses. Facts. He's never played first-team defenses. He gets it in practice. I know he gets some first-team reps. He has to. And for them to keep going with Osweiler tells me they already know, this is our best bet. I kind of agree with that. Now, after the last game, man, you just want to mix anything up to try to get something different. But Brock has spurts, man. He has more glimpses of, okay, yes. And he played so bad the last 2 games. It's like maybe if Tannehill ain't back, he got to play against the Colts. This might be that game. This might be that game where he shows that Brock again that people love. But it's only rare, guys. It's rare. It's rare, man. And that's why we can answer that question real simple. And to move on, I'm going to go ahead and hit y'all up on this chat section. Y'all asking questions and saying some good stuff, man. The title of the video scares me. Why are we worrying about Fales or Brock? Is Ryan Tannehill confirmed still out? No, Ryan is still the same status. People just been asking me that a lot, so I wanted to respond. Why we haven't gone with Fales over Brock when he's played, okay? Man, y'all moving fast, but let me hit this comment section and get y'all taken care of. You don't know what Fales would do unless you put him in. You're right, but the coaches see him every day in practice. All we have to go off of is what the coaches say. And if the coaches feel that they're going to go with Brock, there's a reason for that. Now, don't get me wrong. Coaches ain't always on, but we got to trust them. What other choice you got? And what if they put Brock out there, Brock throw 8 picks and this and that and this, and they be like, why didn't they keep, you know what I mean? But honestly, that's when the team falls apart. That's when the team falls apart. Say Brock is boo-boo in practice, and he goes out there and start, say Tannehill ain't back, and he goes out there and start versus the Colts and had one of the most horrific games ever. That's when the other players the team start falling apart. They start questioning the coach. Why in the hell did we play him anyway? We see him every day in practice. What are you thinking? You don't want that. You got to play whoever you feel is the best option, whoever the team is rallying behind. So at the end of the day, I think they know what they're doing, but we don't know. But if you hear reports out of the team where, man, we got other options that we should be exploring, then we could say that, but that's not going to be the case, and it'll be hard for you to find somebody to say that, even if it is the case. So that's what it is. TD, I live in Broward County. Isaiah Issing, what's up, man? That's where my parents at, man. That's where I was born and raised, man. Not far from County Line Road, Miami-Dade. Esmond Jr., I read some article, David Carr to Miami next year. Doesn't seem far-fetched. Listen to me, man. You bring David Carr to Miami, I'm gonna ask y'all, what's the point? I mean, you really think he better than Tannehill? And some of y'all gonna really say yes. You're delusional. You're delusional. Go ahead and put David Carr behind a busted offensive line. And the travesty behind it all is the offensive line be healthy next year. David Carr comes in, looks as good as Tannehill looks when he looks good. And all of a sudden, yeah, I knew we should have went with Carr. More ridiculousness coming from the fan base that don't know the reason why he looking good. Think about the Raiders game we played him. Think about all the games that the Raiders Carr looked good having all those completions. Quick short passes, which Tannehill does. Not only that, the line protecting for him. And then what happened when pressure started hitting him this season? Things start jumbling up. That would be a travesty for Miami to do that. It would be terrible to do that because you're gonna have to pay him. It'll be ridiculous, man. It's the same thing to me. And if you ask me, I put him close to the same level at this point. What's up, Dominic? Do you mind if I share my prediction? By all means, Gaming, you give it. Fins up from Tennessee. That's right, Tennessee in the house, y'all. Fins should have kept Petty. Yeah, I agree, but Petty did hurt his own chances by getting hurt in preseason. I thought he had a really good chance of making his roster, but those injuries got him. The injuries got him. I say we draft a QB this year, and if Tannehill gets injured this offseason or next season, we get rid of him. It's kind of funny to me that we say get rid of a quarterback because they get an injury. So what if this happens? Tell me this. Tannehill's back to pass. Hypothetical. Tannehill's back to pass. Laramie Tunsil is out of the game, and the backup is getting killed. The backup is getting killed. And unabated to the quarterback, Tannehill takes the hardest hit you've ever seen. Face hits the dirt. I don't know. He got a minor back injury, and he's going to have to sit for the rest of the year. We want to get rid of Tannehill as if it was his fault. That's what's getting to me. So what's the difference from getting rid of him, drafting your new shiny quarterback, same thing happening, he's out for the season? What's the difference? What's the difference? And if you ask me, Tannehill probably tougher than that new guy you're going to bring. Because you're failing to realize the injuries he's getting are real injuries. And they might have been worse for some people. What's the difference? This guy is not injury prone. He's not injury prone. Injury prone is, all he did is got tapped and he's out for the season. Oh, nobody even touched him and he went down with the this and that ACL and all this and that. Nobody, that's injury prone. What are we talking about? The stuff that's happened to Tannehill would happen to any quarterback. Direct hit to the knee, any quarterback. Come on. It ain't just Tannehill. Get rid of him, get somebody else, get hit the same, he's out, then what? Come on. What are we talking about? Man. I ain't getting on you, Matthew. I'm just saying, I'm trying to make a point, man. I mean, Derek Carr. I know you, man. My bad. Real problem is Gase not finding better QB options in offseason. Did the same thing last year with Cutler. Gase seems to hate us. Hey, good. Excuse me, man. Good opinion, I guess. Have to go back to work, TD. Love the channel. Appreciate you, John, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope it flies by and you get home and relax, man. North Ender, Brock scares me with the INTs. Anything deep, Brock scares me, man. We will have Fales a shot. We will give Fales a shot once or if we are out of the playoffs. Possible. Yeah, but game time is different. Yeah, I understand that too. Game time is different, but at the end of the day, once again, You put him in game time and he stinks it up, you lose the locker room because they see it in practice every day and they start questioning the coaches. Why would you even do that? So you can't take that chance. But I get what you mean, but you just can't. You want to risk losing the locker room? I wouldn't do it. Do you mind if I share my prediction? I keep saying, go ahead. If you think Ryan Tannehill is coming back, you don't understand Gase's talk yet. He let it slip in the press conference. Ryan Tannehill is throwing only 10-yard passes. Hey, you know what? Let me say this. If Ryan only throwing 10-yard passes, what the hell Osweiler doing? That seems to be the only thing he can complete. So I'd rather have Ryan doing it than him. But I know what you mean. I get what you're saying. But I just wanted to make sure I put that point out there. What's the freaking difference? I don't care if Tannehill could only throw 5-yard passes. Bubble screen the hell out of the other team. Because Brock ain't doing nothing. Brock ain't throwing nothing past 15 yards anyway. It is what it is, man. Gase didn't say much. He's a snake. Reason why I live him. Love him, I guess. Hey, but Pete, you ain't going to get nothing from Gase. You're not going to get nothing from Gase. But I hate that, man. But I'm telling you, by Wednesday or Thursday, if we don't hear nothing like a more positive sign about Tannehill, I'm not counting him in. I'm not counting him in at all. I didn't watch Gase talk. You can go check it out, man. He probably wouldn't talk about nothing, obviously, with these comments. He ain't talk about nothing. All right. We will see how practice goes this week. Exactly. Gase just said Ryan Tannehill throwing up to 50 yards now. Now we got conflicting information. Somebody just said that he's only throwing 10-yard passes. Now somebody said Gase said he's throwing up to 50-yard passes now. I don't know. I'll check it out later to see what Gase said myself. I just have to brace myself talking to Gase because I have to take my time watching what Gase say because there's hidden things in what he says because a lot of them I don't even – they're not lies, but it's omitting the truth. That's what Gase said. He doesn't lie. He just omit the truth. Okay? So I have to always study what he says and then probably make videos about it. Derek Carr is good, and yes, he is trust. Trust me, TD, no lie. Yeah, I know he good, but Tannehill good too. But put David Carr behind the line. Put David Carr behind the line that we had last week. Put him behind the line we had last week, Pete. Go ahead, Pete. Throw David Carr behind that line we had last week. Is he still good? Yeah, he is, but he ain't going to look it. Come on, man. Same thing with Tannehill, man. I still can't believe we took Culpepper over Breeze. I get it, man. Tannehill is better. Tanny over Carr. Gase said Ryan Tannehill is throwing 50 yards. Last one I saw 3 days ago, he said 10 yards. Unless he changed it today, because you said 3 days ago. If he's saying 50 now, if Gase said Tannehill throwing 50-yard passes now, Tannehill playing. Tannehill's going to play Sunday. I don't care what you say. If he's throwing 50-yard passes right now, he playing Sunday. If Gase said that, I don't know if he said it, but if he said that, then I believe he's going to play Sunday. You give me 50, Tannehill playing. I'll take Fales over Brock. I guess Pete, Carr over Tanny any day. TD, let's be real. Pete, Carr ain't been doing nothing. I mean, we going to get high because he had a game where he had like 20 of 23 passing or something. Still lost. Still lost. He can have all these games and still lose. I wonder if the Raiders won yesterday. I know it was like 21-20. I don't know who came out on top of that game. Y'all will let me know in the comment section. But Derek Carr is better. He just got injured. Who just got injured? Who just got injured? I know you ain't talking about Derek Carr. Why are we talking about Derek Carr if he just got injured? Oh, is he injury prone now? Come on. Let's give him the same love we give Tannehill. Derek Carr injury prone. Derek Carr is better, TD. He just got injured. Oh, he injury prone. Oh, you mean maybe not now, but he was injured. Oh, he injury prone then. Let's give him the same due. My point exactly, man. Both injury issues. I say we draft the QB, and if Tannehill gets injured next year, I think I already read through all these, man. Bring back, he's a decent quarterback. Bring back RT-17, but with a solid backup plan. I agree. That's what I keep saying. San Diego got rid of Breeze. They didn't believe he can get back healthy. You think they regret it? Of course they do. Bro, he has gotten injured twice in a row. Who you talking about, Matthew? You talking about Tannehill or Carr? I don't know who you talking about. 3 times, that's it. Oh, you must be talking about Tannehill. Look at what the injury is, man. That's any quarterback if they take those hits. Do you see what it caused the injury? Come on, man. So I live in Michigan. I visit Texas, San Antonio a couple times a year. I pass through Dallas. Would be dope as hell to grab a couple cold ones and talk Dolphins with you, brother. Hey, Estevan Jr., my email is tdfanstalk@yahoo.com, baby. When you pass through, you let me know. If I'm available, then we'll hook it up. You got to understand, man. I got a lot of babies and I'm family, man. But if I can find a time, we might be able to grab a cold one, man. AFC, 1 Steelers, 2 Pats. I already know the rankings, man. They all jumbled up. Fins at number 8, but it's jumbled up, man. Week at a time. Listen, bro, I've been a Tannehill believer, but he getting injured way too much. What is way too much? Have you seen the injuries, Matthew, that's happened? Anybody will go through that. Anybody. Come on, man. I just want to say how funny it is that Danny Amendola is the only wide receiver to not get injured. Who are you telling? I keep on repeating that, man. Ain't it funny how he the only one? The only one? P. Martinez. Well, he did buckle his knee without getting touched. Who, Carr? So we can go ahead and get rid of Tanny, bring in Carr, and at least Tannehill got, like, people made hard physical contact with his injuries. And we talk about Carr as a possibility. Man, I would lose it if the Dolphins do that, man. Just by what you just said. Nobody touched him and he buckled. All right, man, let me keep it going. So you okay with having a QB that gets injured, that gets injured every year? I am okay with having a QB that gets injured every year if the offensive line is the reason he's getting injured every year. Let me ask you this. Let's go 5 years ago. No, matter of fact, let's back up even more. Let's go. Brady went out for the year. Matt Castle took over. What if the next year Brady goes 7 of 8 games and get injured again? Comes back, goes 3-1 and get injured again. Now the Patriots let Brady go. Let's just say right before they drafted Tannehill, Patriots let Brady go. I want you to answer this, Matthew. Should the Dolphins go get Brady? Should the Miami Dolphins go get Brady? I want to know your answer. And I don't want to hear no, but he's not Brady. Get out of here. Brady injury prone. If that happened, Brady is injury prone. Are you okay with going to get Brady? I think you can answer that yourself. Get out of here, man. Come on, man. Anybody can buckle their knee without contact. What are you saying? Anybody can buckle their knee without contact. You're right. But Tannehill has it without contact. Anybody can do it, but you're more injury prone if you do. So what are you saying? What are you saying? If a guy buckles his knee without contact, because anybody can do it, he is still more injury prone than somebody who won't, who hasn't. I ain't gonna say won't, but hasn't buckled his knee without contact. So what are you saying? Oh, I'm loving this right now, man. I'm loving it. I'm putting all these fires out. Get out of here with that crap. It's been 2 already in a row. Okay? Look at the 2 that happened, man. What happened with 3? You tell me. You saw it. I think you're talking about the injuries. Literally? I mean, are we talking about the same person here? Y'all acting like the injuries are his fault. My point exactly. Jamari, can you please keep telling them? Y'all act like it's his fault. You act like it's his fault he getting injured. What happened to him would happen to any quarterback if the same situation was there. I don't see quarterbacks taking direct hits on the knee unless they got a brace already or something to protect it there for some reason. I don't see him taking that direct hit and be like, well, this is me, so it ain't hurt me. Come on. Go look at the injuries. I think you need to go look at them. Look at them in slow-mo. That's what I think you need to do. The Colts are about to find out what Tannehill can throw. Let's go fins up. That's right, Pete, man. Pete know what time it is, man. Let me keep going. I went too far. I mean, it's not his fault, but he getting injured too much. Oh my gosh. Once again, anybody would get injured too much if it was the same situation. They're not going to come out and say he is throwing 80 yards with no prop. They don't want the other team to know what's up. I hope so. I hope they be like, well, we don't know if Tannehill is going to play. He's still this and that. And I hope Sunday morning they're going to go with Tannehill, breaking news, this and that. Oh, that would be beautiful, baby. That would be beautiful. Man, at playing quarterback, Derek Carr is better, bro. No, he's not. We'll agree to disagree, Pete. Raiders won. Oh, they got the win. They finally got the W. Wow. Why are we even talking about Carr? It's probably not going to happen. Miami will stick with Ryan Tannehill. I believe so as well. Bring back Chad Henne. Please stop making me laugh because I'm still getting over. I'm at the final stages of my kids getting me sick. Every time I laugh, I still bring cough. Bring out a cough. Man, yeah, Tannehill. Miami should draft a backup quarterback, third or second round, and then all this drama will be gone. No, don't waste no second or third round pick. You go get a linebacker. You go to get a defensive tackle in the second and third round, and even the first, because this year's draft is heavy with only two positions, and it's both positions the Miami Dolphins need. Oh, man, I'm rough. It is both positions the Miami Dolphins need, linebacker and defensive tackle, the deepest in the draft this year, the deepest, okay? Get Bell. I don't already talk to y'all about Bell, man. Why I don't think that's a good move. Simply question, why did he get rid of Matt Moore? Good question. That's actually a good question. That's who I predicted. What's up, TD? What up, Robert? Remember that 2-hour wait before the week 3 game? I think, man, it was more than 2 hours. It was 2 different waits. I think we started at, I'm in Dallas, so we started at noon and the stream ended at 8 p.m. I was live for 8 hours straight. I remember week 3. I was live for 8 hours straight. Didn't stop. Y'all was here with me, man. Hit it up in the comment section if you was here with me on week 3, man. 8 hours straight live streaming, baby. We did it. That's why this is the home of the real Miami Dolphin fans, man. Even if we disagree, you're a real Miami Dolphin fan if you're here, man. That's what it's about, man. Honestly, Tan is all right quarterback. It's just that the O-line itself needs some tweaks. Carr isn't bad either, but will still suffer behind the O-line, plus all the injuries this year. Exactly. Travis, what up, man? I see Travis here. I just want to make it to the playoffs. We all can agree, man. We all can agree, Travis. We'll see, man. That'll be beautiful, though. All we need to do is get in, man. Tannehill will start next year. But whoever his backup is will be our future QB. Possible? Very possible. Brady would be injury prone. Why would we get Brady? I totally see your point. So I was trying to say, in the same situation, somebody say you want a quarterback that's injury prone, but if Brady was injury prone like that with his resume, you wouldn't be talking about why we want to get somebody injury prone if you see that it wasn't Brady's fault on him. Come on. Maybe Bridgewater. Tannehill has been one of the most durable quarterbacks in the league. Who are these people questioning him? I don't get it. Maybe they're trolls. I don't know, man. I don't know. Tannehill wasn't touched when he went out in training camp last year. He was running out of bounds. Yes, but look at what happened to the injury. The doctor screwed up. He should have had surgery in the first place. They came out and they literally said the doctor made the wrong decision. He should have initially had surgery. He knew it was too weak. And they tried to just let it heal on his own. That was a bad move by the doctor. That wasn't an injury-prone Tannehill. He was out there practicing on something that was ready to give. Come on, man. Where did I leave off, man? I was talking about Tannehill on the buckle knee, not Carr. TD Carr broke his leg. Tannehill knee gave out without contact when you said Tanny hasn't had a soft injury. Different though. Look at what caused that injury. That way it wasn't a hit. I give you that, but at the end of the day, it was the same injury, and they came out talking about the doctor. How the doctor literally said he don't need to have surgery. And they also had reports where another doctor said he should have the surgery and not take that chance. And what happened when he went out? All the headlines, Tannehill should have had surgery the first one. There was a doctor that literally told him they should have. Go look it up, man. Edman, Dolphins fan, go TD. That's what's up, Edward. If we drafted a QB this year, he would probably be out with his shoulder. Man, you ain't even gotta keep on belaboring the point, man. Much love, South Beach, Florida. Shout out gaming, South Beach, man. I go down there to a shoe shop and buy my shoes from down there, man. If the fans get Teddy Bridgewater, that would be amazing. He is a South Florida native. I would like Teddy to be a backup to Tannehill. You're right. Do a recap, bro. I just got on. What's the news today? Jakeem Grant out. Already made a video on that. We were talking about what Tannehill needs to do to secure his job long term to retire a Dolphin. And let's come back this year and ball out, man. Ball out. I'm just really nervous for him because if everything around him ain't right, which we already know is broken down, if it's not right and he doesn't look great because of those factors, then people are going to be quick to blame him and try to oust him out for a new start. See, I think people just be so excited about, a fresh start. Give us some excitement, this fresh new quarterback or this and that. Like, I'm just done with the theatrics, man. I'm done with the temporary, yeah. That's all we keep fishing for. We keep fishing for this temporary satisfaction, and we're not looking for long-term satisfaction. It kills me. I'm getting tired of it, man. If you're a Dolphins fan, you should be tired of the temporary satisfaction. And the crazy thing is the temporary satisfaction don't even come with wins. It comes from personnel. Oh, we got another get sued. Temporary satisfaction. Oh, we got Kenny Stills. Oh, we drafted Tannehill. Oh, we got this, that. All of our temporary satisfaction comes from personnel, players. When are we going to have satisfaction on building a winning team that's winning? And I blame it on us having an addiction for temporary satisfaction. You know what the next temporary satisfaction is going to be for our fan base? Get rid of Tannehill, going to get a fresh new quarterback out the draft. Temporary satisfaction. What if we did it last year? Would Sam Darnold have been our temporary satisfaction? Would Buffalo's new quarterback have been our temporary satisfaction? Baker Mayfield, would he have been the temporary satisfaction? Well, TD, Baker Mayfield actually looked decent last week. Oh, man, it's sad how we keep pointing to weeks, certain weeks. Miami Dolphins fans, can we get away from looking for temporary satisfaction? Please, please. And start asking for the building blocks for our team. Let's say Tannehill ends up being a bum for the rest of his career. The reality is what our team needs is for him to stay behind quarterback and build the team up. Build the team up. You got your quarterback. Leave him there. Build the team up. And within the next year or two, we got our team. And if he ain't the answer, it's an easy, give me that one, get rid of him. Bam, we ready. But what y'all want to do is get rid of him, give me that one. We got a new one. We ain't got the team around him. Now, all of a sudden, we trying to get the team around them, but after 2 years, they done made the new one look bad. And now we trying to warn, well, maybe we ain't got the quarterback. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Y'all act like Tannehill out here throwing the ball like Osweiler. Y'all, hey, matter of fact, let's think about it. What we really talking about here are injuries. When this man is on the field, y'all, he's our best option. What we're really discussing here is injuries. Wow. We're discussing injuries and ready to throw the man away as if y'all know the future that he's going to be getting injured every year for the rest of his career. Y'all missing it, man. You're missing it. Let me see, man. I'm so far behind. Y'all got this comment section way down here. If I missed your comment, I'm so sorry. I just want to go down because I'm way behind. All right. Alex, subscribe to PewDiePie, unsub from T Series. I don't know what that is. Somebody writing some crazy stuff. It sucks to be us, bro. We've had the GOAT for the last 20 years in our division. You got you got a point, Pete. You got a point. Ain't nothing you can do about that, man. TD, it's time to move on from Tannehill. He is average at best and injury prone. He has missed 28 out of 33 of our last game. The best availability is availability. Excuse me. The best ability is availability. Ronald. What I guess this will be the last time I talk about it, man, because I keep repeating myself. So let's take Drew Brees, Ronald. We know how great Drew Brees is. Let's say Drew Brees was a Miami Dolphin right now for the last 3 years. Matter of fact, I'll go even further. Let's say 4 years ago, Drew Brees became a Miami Dolphin. I don't know why I got to keep on explaining this in different ways with analogies because to me it's common sense and I don't get why y'all don't get it. Drew Brees, we know what this man is capable of. I mean, it's no question. But say we had Drew Brees 4 years ago. We got him. Okay? Now, Drew Brees goes 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever. Drew Brees wins 7 out of 8 games. Drew Brees takes a direct hit on the knee, and Drew Brees is out for the season. We're not going to get rid of Drew Brees. Man, we can't wait to get Drew Brees back. Drew Brees comes back in the offseason. One doctor says Drew Brees should have surgery and still can be back next year at the start. Another doctor, no, I don't think he needs surgery. Just let it heal on its own. They take the heal on its own approach. It heals, but it still ain't as strong as it should be. Drew Brees without contact gets hurt in practice. Drew Brees is out for the year and goes and have surgery. Do we move on from Drew Brees or we wait on Drew Brees? Drew Brees comes back. Goes 3-1. Looks like Drew Brees. Drew Brees back to pass. Oh my gosh, the guy almost ripped his arm out the socket. He's out with a shoulder injury. Are you saying the same thing right now? We need to move on from Drew Brees. He's too injury prone. I don't get it. None of those were his fault. I don't get it. Come on, man. I don't get it, y'all. It's like I keep on talking about the same thing. Paradise found. My point exactly. If we can't keep him clean in the pocket, doesn't matter who is back there. Like, gosh, I don't get it. T Hill is made of iron, but iron can only take so much. It sucks that we wasted T Hill's time. Somebody freaking gets it. Jay, we making it seem like T Hill wasted our time when we've been wasting this man's time. Haven't even been able, to get the personnel around him to take care of him. Because what kills me is it is proven. If we take care of this man, he is money. Proven. Russell Wilson. Let me say this about Russell Wilson, y'all. I have never thought Russell Wilson was a special NFL player. I've never thought Russell Wilson was a special NFL player. I just always thought that they protect Russell Wilson. They're more run dominant, great play action team because he has a good line, and he manages the game well. Russell don't go out throwing 400 yards, 300 all the time. Russell just tries to avoid the mistakes, manage the game, don't make mistakes, and not be the reason they lost. I don't see Russell doing these things like Russell for 400 yards, 5 touchdowns. Not at all. But if you ask me, Tannehill has the potential to be better than Russell Wilson if he has the protection. He can have better numbers. He can, in my opinion, he could throw a deeper ball. I mean, I'd be looking at Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson just floated up there. And usually his man is so wide open. I just don't see it. We get on our own quarterback and not look at what's causing it, y'all. I'm all for Tannehill, man. I'm not talking about Tannehill, man. I got to get my hair all cut tomorrow. Me and my sons. Man. Russell been running for his life. Russell has an O-line, man. Russell sits in that pocket sometimes and look just poised and calm. And, of course, every quarterback has moments they run for their life. Attributables, man. My point exactly, man. No, everybody, I said this weeks ago. Everybody ignore attributables. Go look up the definition of the word attributables, man. Stop ignoring attributables. Russell Wilson don't have a line, but he does win games. Y'all couldn't be more wrong. Let me back up. TD apologize to all y'all. Russell Wilson doesn't have don't get me wrong. He got a better line than the Dolphins have had whenever we had our trash lines. But Russell Wilson hasn't had the best line. But once again, think about Seattle's offense. They run the ball. And when they run the ball, Russell Wilson is able to hike, play action, back the pass. All you see is a wall. So if they ain't got a good offensive line, their running game allows them to have a good passing game because Russell Wilson on play actions sit back there. And he always finding some man running towards the sideline, catching out of bounds. Deep. We need better O-line. Tanny ain't to blame. O-line is. That's what gets me. The O-line, when he has an O-line, we talk about, that's Tannehill. But when we don't and he don't look great, we want to blame him. Russell Wilson is a good QB, but he's not as great as everyone makes him out to be. That's my point. I don't see what everybody else see. They make it seem like he's this future Hall of Famer. He can be if he keeps playing somewhat mistake-free football. But his coach is putting him in a great position. His coach is making him look like an elite quarterback. Russell Wilson ain't no elite quarterback. I don't care what none of y'all say. Yes, he is. He's been to Super Bowl. Yeah, all of that, the won playoffs. But I don't care what none of y'all say. I watch Russell Wilson. Every time I'm like, there's nothing special. There's nothing special. He just looks good when he's play action, back to pass. He got time to throw. And then when nothing open and the rush finally coming, oh, there go Russ. There go Wilson. But he wants to be in the pocket. He don't want to run, believe it or not. He wants to be in the pocket. But we miss that, man. We miss it. We don't see it. We don't see it. We go with what the mainstream media say. They glorify certain players. They make them more than they are. Think about it. Everybody would be changing their tune if the mainstream media was like, man, the Dolphins need Tannehill back. When he comes back, he could possibly lead them to the playoffs. Man, everybody's tune would change about Tannehill. But we buy into what the media says, and the media does not like the man. Skip Bayless on record already saying, you know, I told y'all when he was drafted, I am not sold on Ryan Tannehill. I do not like Ryan Tannehill. So if you don't like him when he's drafted, when you don't even have much evidence because he was a receiver, you don't have much college evidence to judge him off of, and you know he did well as a quarterback in college, but you ain't got a lot of evidence to judge him off of, but you automatically hate him, you have to understand, they're going to stick to their guns. They're not just going to miraculously say, oh, I didn't like Tannehill, but now I love him. Especially since he had a sucky O-line and the Dolphins not winning. They don't even watch Dolphin games. All they see is, oh, the Dolphins not winning. Like, we can have a game where Tannehill throws 400 yards, 5 touchdowns, and we can still lose. If they didn't watch the game and they see something, hey, what about the Dolphins yesterday? They took an L. I was never sold on Tannehill. I always thought he wasn't the guy to get it done. It'll take some, and then the narrator will be like, well, he had a really good game yesterday. I mean, he had 400 yards and 5 touchdowns. Yeah. Then they'll backtrack, but they won't backtrack fully. Yeah, that was good, but he's just not the guy to get him over the hump. You know, the elite players with those stats, they find a way to win. They find a way to win. That's like, oh my gosh. That's like saying Brady should have won the Super Bowl with the records he set. I know some people argue, well, he didn't catch that pass. Get out of here, man. It was overthrown. Let's just be honest. It was overthrown. I mean, the man wide open. The thrower could have just dumped it right to him. If it was a perfect dump, the whole game would have been different. But they kill me, man. The mainstream media is what's selling him to be what he is, be that. And people are eating it up. They're eating it up. They don't even watch Dolphin football. And it's getting into some of y'all bloodstream, some of the Miami Dolphin fans' bloodstream, man. It's getting in your bloodstream. Tannehill's a good QB. We are just getting killed because of all these injuries. Remember when Skip said Brandon Weeden would be better than Tannehill? We can't keep changing our team every time we do bad. Exactly. Don't you notice that? Tannehill had 4 offensive coordinators or something. We had like 3 different coaches, 4 different coaches, 5 different coaches since Tannehill. And then you know what? They're going to start giving them this. Tannehill is a coach killer. You mean to tell me Tannehill killed Philbin's career? Get out of here. Philbin killed his career. Oh my gosh. That's what's coming next, y'all. If they fire Adam Gase this year, next year, or something like that, Tannehill is the coach killer. That's what they're going to say. Are you a Heat fan? I'm not a Heat fan. When it comes to NBA, I'm a player fan. I would have loved to be a Heat fan when I was growing up, but just like I was sitting in the living room on the floor watching my dad watch the Dolphins and rooting for Marino, having smiles on his face, I also grew up watching him in the living room, me sitting on the floor, him being depressed by the Miami Heat continuing every year to get bounced out of the playoffs by the New York Knicks. Every year. And I just never became a fan because of that. Never became a Heat fan. Don't hate him or nothing, but that's what it is. So y'all forgive me. I mean, I'm South Florida till I die, but at the end of the day, that's just the reality, man. That's what I grew up watching. That is what I grew up watching. All right, TD, go check out Gase's new interview. We got good news on RT17. I'll check it out, man. We need coaching stability. Philbin almost killed Tannehill's career. It's Ryan Tannehill for life. Thank you, Terrence. I'm sick of us not going all out on the line in the draft and free agency. Never again bring up that name Philbin again. Someone who is going to be there longer than 3 years. About laughing myself. Pete crazy, man. What about the Marlins and Panthers? I like the Marlins. I've never been to a Panthers game though. I'm a Panthers fan though. That's the crazy thing is, never been to a Panthers fan. I really don't watch Panthers, but I'm a Panthers fan because they down. So it's crazy. I mean, I'm contradicting myself because they from the crib. Okay, I'm a Panthers fan, and the Marlins. I like the Marlins. Okay, and I love my Dolphins, but I'm not a Heat fan. I mean, I've been scarred since young boy, man. What about the Marlins and the Panthers? Tannehill decide on its own not to have surgery because of what the doctor recommended. Okay. Pete is it's been proven that Philbin tried so hard to get rid of T Hill. Hey man, I got an appointment with my son that I gotta take him to, guys. But in about 2 hours, I'm probably gonna go live again because we're gonna keep going today, baby. This is Dolphin. This is Dolphin Day, man. This is Dolphins Day. This is Dolphins Day, baby. You're gonna get TD today. This is Dolphins Day, okay? And it's crazy that I'm about to apologize for going to an appointment with my son. But I'm gonna go take care of that appointment, and then I'm gonna be back live streaming, baby. Because we're gonna talk about some more stuff. We're gonna talk about the Miami Dolphins all day today, baby. This is my team, man. And I thank every single one of y'all for tuning in to TD Fans Talk. Guys, I want y'all to help me out, okay? Help me out if you can. We need to get to 2,000 subscribers. I want to try to get there by game time Sunday, okay? So I know, like I said, some of us may get lazy or this and that. If you're a real Dolphins fan, help me out. If you got friends or family members, send them the link to one of my videos and just send them a text and say, hey, subscribe to this channel. All right? We want to build this up, baby. We are growing so fast, believe it or not. I'm actually shocked, guys. Y'all think about it. We started 4 months ago and we almost had 2,000 subscribers. I ain't trying to get on nobody else, but I see other people that started around the same time as me don't even have 500. And that just shows me that y'all appreciate what I do, and I appreciate y'all for sticking with me. And that's real talk, all right? And much love to you too, Robert, man. Thank y'all for supporting me. Thank y'all for supporting TD Fans Talk. But share the word, y'all. Let your friends, let your family members know about TD. If you're a real Dolphin fan, you know other Dolphin fans. You know other Dolphin fans. All you got to do is go to one of the videos, hit the share button, and then scroll down to text message if you want, if you got your phone. And send them the link and say, hey, subscribe to this channel. Click on the video and hit the subscribe button. Let them know, man. Let's try to get to 2,000, man, before the game on Sunday. Because Sunday, baby, we going to have a party, baby. We got them Angry Boys on deck, man. Them Angry Boys on deck, we going to get it this time, man. But this is TD Fans. So not only that, if you're a part of a Facebook page, any Dolphin fan groups, go to them, post a link, tell them go subscribe to TD Fans Talk. Man, I mean, we got our own Homer. Hey, and Pete, hit me up. Don't forget, Pete. Real talk. Hit me up, Pete. We need to talk about that topic. I already forgot what the topic was, unless we already talked about it. But hit me up, Pete. You know what time it is, man. And matter of fact, Pete, I'm gonna send you my number in an email later, man, or remind me because my memory, man. I got so much going on, babies, man. But hey, thank y'all. This is TD Fans Talk. Love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate it, Jay. I'm about to go take care of the little one right now, man. Love being an uncle. Hey, I get it, man. These babies, man, you get to raise them up and make sure that they learn from the mistakes you made. That's what it's all about. Your kids supposed to be better than you. Your children are supposed to be better than you. That is the goal, period, all right? So love y'all. Thank y'all for loving me. This TD Fans Talk. Let me hurry up and go get them ready, take them to these appointments, and I am out. I'll see y'all in about 2.5 hours. Love y'all, man. Peace.